Hey guys, so it's another work day. Listen, I got you a little bit higher on a little bit higher of the angle because I looked at the other video and the double chin. Girl, we gotta get it together. We got to get it. I can't survive off of angles, okay? Like, that's only gonna work so much. Which I'm gonna talk about. Actually, I have a list here of things I want to talk about so I can stay on topic. But maybe this angle, while I'm in here, I've been doing that angle, and maybe we just ain't gonna do it. I don't like that angle, okay? But I'm working. I'm about to go on a break, but I'm gonna save a couple of these documents while I am doing that, and just kind of have a little quick chat with you guys. So basically, do we like the work talks? You know, I had so much fun talking and posting it and all this stuff. I had so much fun doing that. Do we like the work talks? I don't know. But I know that I like them, and I feel like it's killing two birds with one stone. I can work and I can kind of talk and just vlog, and I could probably low-key incorporate that and get used to that. With, is the angle killing me? I just need to stay like this. Okay, we're gonna bring the weight loss topic at the top of the list because I was gonna talk about it later, but let's talk about it. Yes, weight loss. I am on a weight loss journey, and I really don't want to talk too much about it right now because it's one of those things where it's like, how can you talk about, hold on, wait, we're not doing this. We are just not doing this. I just kind of feel like it's one of those situations where it's like, how can I talk about weight loss when I haven't lost the weight that I want to lose? Like, when I'm trying to lose weight, like, I should be looking for advice from other people. But what's really going on, I don't know if, like, I don't share this part of my life. I kind of just sit and talk, but I don't share that I am actually on a huge weight loss journey, and I'm trying to do this naturally. Which is probably the hardest of it all. Like, it's easy for people to just get liposuction. It's easy for people to just get a tummy tuck, to get a mommy makeover, to be on Ozempic, things like that. It's easy for people to just throw money at something, or to get a weight loss surgery even, you know? And I'm not saying it's easy. I guess I did just say it was easy, but nothing under the sun is really easy, I guess you're what I'm really trying to say. But what I am trying to say is, I think losing weight naturally is harder than all those things because it takes true mental strength to do it. That's the biggest thing that will get you through is the mental aspect of losing weight. And I've learned so much on this journey. I've been on this journey for probably at least a good year, but like, I always say, like, maybe the past couple of months, I would say I really have been doing more and finding more things. The thing that's really crazy out of everything is that nothing has been really working. And what I mean by that is, like, obviously nothing has changed, you guys. Like, I have been putting so much effort and energy into weight loss, and nothing has been working. You see, I look the same, my body is the same. I do actually want to lose weight, like, for real. I want to lose, my goal weight is to be under 200 pounds, and let's just say I'm well above that. And I think that if I can at least be at the 200-pound mark, and this is someone who is 6'3", you know, I'm very, very tall, like, so meeting 200 pounds is not overweight at that point. You know, maybe for someone that's 5'2", that's overweight, but for me, that is not overweight. That's a good weight for me. And actually, this is also coming from someone who has been skinny my whole entire life. Like, I actually just now put on all this weight the past like 2 to 3 years. I just got big at the age 26, 27 is when I started putting on all this weight. And even after 2 kids, I had my first kid, bounced back. Had my second kid, bounced back. Something about turning 27, it was like, it was happening at 26, but I remember turning 27 and being unhappy with my body. And now I'm 28. You know, so for a good 2 years, I've been unhappy with my body. Like, actually, like, really trying to lose weight. And maybe I can look back on a video like this and say, you've done it. You finally cracked the code. You figured it out. I bought a walking pad that I walk on now. I've had it for about 2 weeks now, and I try to walk on that I've walked on it almost every day for 2 weeks so far, except for 2 days, which was Tuesday and Wednesday. I didn't walk because I was taking kind of a rest day. It was just kind of whatever. But I pretty much try to, like, on the weekend, I don't know exactly what I'm trying to do with it, but I think that, like, what I was doing was on the weekend, I walk for an hour. On the weekdays, I walk for 30 minutes and then take the other 30 minutes to do actual toning exercises, like stomach toning exercises, and then butt exercises, glute exercises, things like those are things I really want to kind of work on. So yeah, I don't know. So basically, it's just been really difficult for me to lose weight. All this time, me putting in all this effort for the past year, the past couple of months. Truth be told, none of that effort has worked. And I know why. That's the thing. I know why now. I didn't know why then. And now that I know why, I feel good about that. And now that I know what to do, I'm feeling good about that. So, like, this whole time I've been just focusing on working out, and then I've been doing intermittent fasting, literally just eating 1 meal a day. And I thought that would be enough to maybe see some weight loss, and maybe I did. I think I did lose about 10 pounds, and then I ended up putting 5 pounds back on. I know, it's just because I remember my heaviest, I'm not gonna even say what it was, but there's a heaviest that I have been at, and I'm thankful that I'm not at that no more, but I'm not far from it though. There hasn't been a crazy transformation or anything. It's just been, maybe I've lost 10 pounds. So, but the reason why I was not able to lose weight is because I was focusing a lot more on the working out. I was on my mom's elliptical, and I was doing high intensity workouts and stuff, and I was super consistent with the working out. And then only to realize, like, I'm seeing no changes. I did that for 2 months consistently, and I'm like, I'm literally not seeing any change, like none, you know. And it all came down to, it all comes down to calorie deficit. I think that, the working out aspect does help, but I think if you're really trying to lose weight, the calorie deficit is truly, truly, truly the most important thing. And I didn't know how to really be on a calorie deficit as far as what fits into my life and how I can do it for myself. I'm not in a place in my life where I can cook every day and I can do this and I can do that. So I found a way to kind of, which I'll share in a different video. If all of this works, I'll make a video like 4 to 6 months from now, right before vacation, because that's another thing. By the time I go on vacation, I want to look nice. Because the way I'm looking now, oh no. But once again, I feel good because I just now You know, I know exactly why I'm not losing weight, and it's because I'm eating too many calories. And I just got a scale. And I know people say you're not supposed to look at the scale, but it actually is revealing a lot to me. And anytime I eat in a calorie deficit for an entire week and I do well with it, I do actually lose weight. So I can only imagine if I really stick to the calorie deficit really, really strictly and walk on my walking pad and do all the other things. I can only imagine when I'm really, really locked in. Winter arc. Loading. This past week doesn't count because I know that this past week I have not been eating in a deficit whatsoever. And there's, you know how there's times where you're just like, I really don't care. I could care less about eating in a deficit right now. I just want to enjoy my life right now. Sometimes that happens, but sometimes I enjoy being locked in. Sometimes I enjoy being disciplined and locked in, and I do believe that balance is important. But I know that this past week, which isn't the norm, usually I do stick to my, usually I like to stick to things, but I know that this past week doesn't count. Like I haven't been putting in my best work this week at all, and I'm okay with that. Next week, hopefully we can really get a good head start. I'm going to the grocery store on Saturday. I know what I like to buy to stay in a calorie deficit. Once again, I will talk about that if it works. If it works and I lose weight, then I can talk about what works. But I can't talk about something that works when nothing has worked for me. And it's one thing to know something, and it's another thing to actually do it. It's one thing to know how to become a millionaire, and it's another thing to actually be a millionaire and give advice to people about that. So that's how I operate. I don't take advice from people who are not living what I feel that, like if someone's broke, I'm not going to get advice from them about how to make money. If someone is overweight, I'm not going to get advice from them of how to lose weight unless they already lost 100 pounds and they still have, 50 more to go. Then yeah, I could say, yeah, you could give me some advice on how to lose weight. You probably could give more advice than the average person, because losing a ton of weight is a real big accomplishment versus the person over here that just lost 10 pounds from just like drinking a gallon of water a day or whatever. I just stopped drinking alcohol and I lost 10 pounds in a week. If you don't, so just know that I am on a weight loss journey. Just know that me being big is not something that I am, like, I'm used to it because I've been big for 2 years now, but just know that I'm used to being skinny and just being able to eat whatever I want to eat. I used to just have a high metabolism. No, not anymore. Whatever I used to do. So I have been trying to lose weight. That is a huge priority to me. It's something that it's a real battle. I have been really, really trying, but I've been very, very specific about trying. I'm studying my own body like it's a scientific experiment. Like buying this smartwatch, I can track how many steps I take each day. Let me see. I can track my steps. I got my walking pad. It tracks how much time I walk. It tracks even the calories I burn on that thing. It tracks the distance. I track my calories down to a T. I haven't been doing that this week though. Once again, I haven't been doing it this week, but I know what to do now. And I think that makes me excited because for so long I haven't known what to do. For so long, I think I've been just kind of hopeless and confused and just trying to figure out what works. I'm trying, like I'm really trying, and I don't know what works. But I think I'm excited now because I know what works now. I've been doing some little bit experimenting. One of the biggest things that is very hard for me to get over, though, this is my biggest obstacle right now, is my mom. My mom, when she works from home, she wants to go out and get food. And I know I can say no, but I am very easily lured into peer pressure. Like, I always by myself, I'm like, oh, I'm staying on business, I'm gonna lock in, and then I'm around someone else and I just fall into peer pressure. Like, I hate that about myself. It almost seems like no matter how old I get, no matter how wise I get, I just fall into it. I just melt completely. Like, it's just, especially when it's just the norm. Like, that's just what we do. And it's something that I want to do. I want to go out and get food. So we go out and we get food, and we just get stuff that, this is what got me fat to begin with. Now, at some point, I used to have a high metabolism and I used to could eat whatever and not have to worry about it. But now I do. Now I do. And once again, that's why I'm struggling with weight loss, or I have been, because I've never had to worry about losing weight before. I used to could just eat whatever I wanted to eat and still be skinny. I never had to worry, like actually worry about this, you know? And for the first time in my life, I have to actually be that type of person who has to work out and eat in a diet and diet. Like, that's never been my life. I've always just been blessed to have a naturally nice body. But now the game has completely changed. And I always thought when I was younger, I was like, well, you know, once my metabolism does slow down, I'll figure it out. And I guess I am figuring it out. I didn't think it was going to slow down this quick. Now, like I said, I had 2 kids, so that could be some of it. Some of it, I live a sedentary lifestyle. I work from home. But I don't know. I just didn't think my metabolism was going to slow down this quick. I thought I was going to be maybe in my late 30s. I don't know. It's crazy. And, you know, I think it's also very, very important to do this now before I get older, before I get bigger, before I develop any health issues. Like, I'm really trying to tackle things now before it maybe turns into something worse. I know. See, I used to smoke weed, and that I always kind of think in the back of my mind, maybe that was something that used to keep me skinny as well, was just smoking. Believe it or not, smoking actually took away my appetite. It really didn't. I wasn't the type of person that had the munchies. Like, sure, I would eat, but like, I didn't have much of an appetite at times. There were times where I could eat whatever I wanted to, and I feel like a lot of times I just kind of didn't eat so much because smoking was fulfilling to me. So when I stopped smoking, it didn't take long for me to gain weight. Like, literally around the time that I literally officially stopped smoking for good, I started packing on weight. And it's like you stop doing something that's unhealthy for you, and then you pick up, and then all of a sudden you have to deal with another thing. And I think that's another thing that really just makes me irritated. Like, okay, I'm smoking. I quit smoking, which is very good. I wanted to quit smoking, and now I just pack on weight like it's nothing. Sometimes I think to myself, if I were to start smoking again, would I be able to lose weight again and like be skinny again? Probably so. But I don't want to be a smoker. That's horrible for you. Now, I used to smoke weed, but still, we're not going to, that's a whole nother video for a whole nother conversation, a whole nother topic that I'm not going to get into today. But yeah. And what else was I going to say? I almost want to insert a picture. If I can find that picture and I can insert it, I really want to try to do that. I really want to try to insert a picture of when I was at my thinnest. This was after I had, after I had my first child. And I was so skinny after I had my first son. Like, I actually, like, it was not normal. There was a period of time where I actually lost weight because I was very, very stressed. I was broke. I was doing Uber Eats for a living. I was just barely surviving, and I was barely eating, and I was doing all this ripping and running around town, and I was a stick. And yes, I still smoked at that time. I was a stick. That was the skinniest I think I ever was. My mom literally was just like, you're anorexic. Like, I think my mom prefers me being a little bit more fuller size, but my mom just was always like worried about me. She was like, you're literally anorexic. Like, are you taking hard drugs? Like, she thought I was on crack or something. I don't even know. Really, but what it really was that I was just struggling and I was barely eating. My son, it never had its effect on my son, because I do have a village around me who was able to help me in those times, help out, you know what I'm saying? So it's not like my son was lacking, but it's like, you know how you take care of your kid but you're lacking. I was doing all this ripping and running, doing Uber Eats as a, you know, to make money so that he was good, you know what I'm saying? And I put myself last, and that's kind of what it was. So don't get it twisted. But I reminisce on times like that, and I was like, I actually lost a ton of weight doing that. But once again, that's not something that's actually sustainable. What am I going to do? Go back to doing Uber Eats as a job and start smoking again because I'm that desperate to lose weight? We're good. That was the only time I can recall in my life that I really lost weight, but it was not intentional. It was just survival. It was really not intentional. Now I'm intentionally trying to lose weight, and I'm trying to do it in a healthy way and things like that. But going back to my mom is a really big distraction. Even today, we went and tried this new restaurant, and I ate some wings and some fries, and I know that that was not right for me to eat. I know that was not what I should have ate, and I should have so even when I do stick to my calorie deficits, I'm only able to do about 3 days out of the week. Saturday, I try to not care and just let myself eat whatever I want to eat on Saturdays, and then on Sundays, my mom like cooks for Sundays and stuff, and it's just like I really only eat in a calorie deficit about 3 days out the week. That's not enough. I need to eat in a deficit dang near every day. So that's another thing that I'm kind of trying to figure out. So I try to tell myself, when me and my mom go out, if I get Chipotle, just eat half of it. You know, if I get Chick-fil-A, just get the salad, the grilled chicken salad, and make your own ranch at home. I've learned even a hack with ranch where you can get the ranch seasoning, and you can get some plain vanilla yogurt or just some plain yogurt, and mix that together and make a low-calorie ranch. That's better than getting fat-free. Oh God, fat-free ranch is a nightmare. I don't even want to think about it. Oh my God, never try fat-free ranch. I was warned and I tried it anyway, and it was like, whew, I just had a little drop of it. I can only imagine. Fat-free ranch is a nightmare. Okay, but I've tried different things. I never tried light ranch, but at this point, knowing that yogurt hack, I tried that. That's so much better. Now, I tried it with Greek yogurt, and I don't think Greek yogurt is the move. I think I need just plain yogurt that's not Greek yogurt, because Greek yogurt is very bitter. But I think I still could get the vision with that. I have the Chobani yogurt. Is it still in here, or did my kids take it? Yeah, and I think this is, it might still be good, but I was trying this, you know, it's only 80 calories, and you just take this and you Where's the ranch seasoning? Is it up here? Yeah, I mean, you know what I'm talking about, but I do want to show. And I take this ranch seasoning and you just put some in and you mix it together, and that can be ranch. If you are okay with dealing with something that's a little bit slightly not what you're used to, then that's the name of the game. There's so many different hacks that I've been incorporating. Low calorie drinks. This is a Diet Coke, 0 calories. I have these drinks that I drink that are 5 calories that taste just like sodas. I mean, I understand what's going on right now, but my biggest issue is these days where I go out with my mom and we get food, and it's just like, it's hard for me to just decide to eat a little bit and put the rest away for another day, not even for later today. I mean, another entire day. This past week, even including the weekend, let me just tell you what all I ate, which honestly isn't super normal. I feel like this week has been kind of crazy. I had 2 Red Lobster chocolate cakes, which I had 2 burgers from this burger place, the juicy fat burger from this place called JC's Burger Bar. I had that on Friday and Saturday. Sunday, I had got some pizza because my mom cooked something that was... So I had some pizza, but it was like 300 calories per slice. So I had 3 slices, and then I did go for an hour walk that day. Whatever. Then I had some pistachios and I had some Nutella wafer things. Monday, what did we eat? I can't remember, but just not like, I had grits yesterday, and we had sausages, and today I had these wings, and even Wednesday I had some Denny's steak and eggs. Like, this week has been crazy. Like, I actually don't normally eat like this. Like, so I probably gained a little bit of weight this week, actually. But I have been walking, except for 2 days. Other than that, I still have been walking. So maybe it hasn't been that crazy. Let me go ahead and go to break. I want to look like this. This is Kylie Jenner. It's a magazine I just got in the mail today, okay? So I just looked at this picture and I was just like, wow, like literal goals. This is Kylie Jenner. Me and Kylie Jenner are similar in age. I think she's a year to 2 years younger than me. So if I'm 28, she's got to be like 26 or 27, right? And look at that tummy. Specifically. Now, I know her body isn't real. I get it. But look at that stomach. You just can't deny what you see in front of your face, though. Look at that body. Just more importantly, I'm looking at this stomach. I would like to be able to take a picture lifting up my shirt and wearing low cut underwear and just show off my stomach. The goal is to be able to take a picture like this and it could be on the cover of a magazine. It's looking so good. It's like, is this Elle or is this Sports Illustrated at this point? But I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. Okay? They also have Nara Smith in here because I was kind of flipping through some of the pages and I'm like, they have Nara Smith, my girl. I love me some Nara Smith. She is a skinny queen. Can you guys believe I used to be as thin as her? I'm just ignoring the chaos going on behind me. Can you guys understand that I used to be as skinny as Nara Smith, like literally 2 years ago? So yeah, it's crazy. Nara is 22, I believe, or 23. I promise you, when I was 22, 23, I was just like this. Not a care in the world. Just, I love me some Nara, girl. Look at her. Anyway, the focus is this stomach right here. Now, I have a plan of how to get my stomach maybe not looking this nice, but to get my stomach looking better than what it is, right? The goal is at least for it to look better than what it is. Once again, I'm going on vacation in like 6 months, and I want to be snatched and everything. Okay, so here are some things I want to do. And once again, if I'm able to do this in the next couple of months, in the next 6 months, maybe I'll show some before and afters. But right now, I'm at before. I'm not even going to show you my stomach because it is just not something I want to show. Some people feel comfortable showing their fat on social media, and I think that's where I draw the line. I show so many things on social media. I think that's where I draw the line, is to show my flabs, my guts, but maybe I'll show. Oh. What? What is going on? What is going on? What is that? Touch. Hold on. Okay, so here's what I want to do to get a flat stomach in 6 months. The first thing on my list is getting a waist trainer and getting like a faja things. I have a lot of shapewear. I have like 3 different things. I have actually something here. Where did I put it? I like left it on the floor somewhere. Wait, where is it? Where is it? What the heck? You know what? Oh, here it is. Ooh, I want to show my underwear. But this is a faja. This isn't underwear. Okay, so this is one of the first fajas that I bought. And what size is this? This is a size large. Okay, brace yourself. It looks like underwear, so it looks like this, okay? But it has a long, you know, this that covers up your stomach. Just a little bit of it, the bottom half, basically. And what I don't like about this is more of a thong, and it gives you a wedgie. I like wearing thong type of things because of I don't like panty lines and stuff, but I think there's just maybe a fine line with trying to figure out what works for you, because this thing, the wedgies are crazy, so it's not my favorite thing to wear. Okay, then I have a actual bodysuit thing. I do get wedgies on that one a little bit. It clasps in the crotch area, so it actually does like open in the crotch area. So if you had to use the restroom, you can just open it up and use the restroom. But it has a clasp. The wedgies are not as bad for that one, but it still happens. But those are the type of body shape wear that I want to get. I don't want to get the ones that are like shorts or anything. That's the type of ones I want to get. So it's almost kind of something I just deal with. I don't even be wearing it that much anyway, but I want to get something new. And then I have a waist trainer. The one I have is in a size medium, and I bought that one when I was 25. So, and I remember using it at my job when I was 25. So I'm not 25 anymore, and I don't wear size medium for a waist trainer anymore. So I try to still kind of wear it, and I can wear it, but it squeezes me in so much. Like I kind of be in pain and stuff, and I'm like, yeah, no, I don't think I should. I don't think I should. You know, I think I need to get one that's just my size and then work my way down from there. Okay, so what I try to do is I want to get a waist trainer. First of all, have you seen Raven Tracy's body? Raven Tracy, she's dating P. Diddy's son, but her body is legitimately how I want my body to be, like body goals. I look at some girls who I look at as body inspiration. She's one of them. She's one that you might know. Other girls are just random girls on TikTok, and I'm like, body is tea. They're like, I eat a lot of protein and I lift weights, you know, I do the glute exercises and stuff like that, whatever. The butt is there for me, but I do know that, you know, I can tone it up and things like that. But anyway, that's kind of where I want to. I know Raven Tracy wears body shapewear. I know she wears waist trainers. Okay, I know she wears them. So yeah. Number 2 thing I want to do is well, just normal weight loss things that we discussed. Stomach toning exercises, walking, things like that. Number 3 is I've seen, like, I've done a little bit of research, and I've seen a woman do where she gets a derma roller. So once you lose the weight and you have that loose skin there, you kind of can do a derma roller over there. And she says she used it after a period of time and that loose skin tightened back up. So I definitely, like, I wish I could, like, link the video or something if anyone is interested. Maybe you can just find it yourself, but it's like, you know, how she got rid of her loose skin after having a baby, and it was just like absolutely crazy. So I'm just like, definitely on my list, gonna do derma rolling, but that's after you lose the stomach fat to begin with, you know. And then saying, you know how you see those people where they have those wood roller things and they just be rolling their stomach and stuff? There's something to that as well. That's like lymphatic drainage, lymphatic type of massage type of thing. And I think that's the type of stuff I want to do as well. After a workout or something, just roll, get something and roll my stomach like it's a rolling pin, like I don't know, like it's some like I'm rolling dough. Like they just be rolling their stomach, you know. But they be having these flat stomachs, they be having like abs, like, so I'm like, they're doing something right. So that's number 3. The last thing that I really want to do is get use bio oil. I already have some bio oil, and I want to get a big bottle and just use that every night. And there also is this cream I saw on Instagram. I know it was like an Instagram ad thing, and I know you may be thinking like, girl, but some of these ads you see do actually have some truth to it, because I bought some stuff through ads before that have worked well. I bought a Jamaican black castor oil from an ad before, and it was wonderful, you know. So I was looking at that and I was like, I want to try that stuff because that helps with stretch marks specifically, and it kind of helps with loose skin as well. I think it mainly helps for the loose skin, actually, if I'm being honest with you. But I definitely want to do something I want to tighten up my stomach, I want to tighten up the loose skin, and I want to fade my stretch marks. It's a big task, but in 6 months and consistency, I really want to try my best to see a difference. I really want to try my best to make a difference. We will see. Catch me in 6 months, which I'm a little bit nervous about, but catch me in 6 months, and I guess we will see if I did what I needed to do. Okay. So that is my story, or at least that is what I'm wanting to do. I'm wanting to lose weight. I know it's easier said than done because I've been wanting to and attempting and trying. I know what it's like really to want to lose weight, to be desperate to lose weight, and to be actively trying. what it feels like to be actively trying and you feel like you're doing things and then nothing is working. Unfortunately, that's a part of weight loss. A part of weight loss sometimes is you're actually doing something. You're actually making changes in your life and it's not working. You're not seeing the changes. And unfortunately, it's because you're not doing enough. I know, I hate to tell you, but it's because you're not doing enough. And I hate to break it to you because I have been in that boat. And I think a lot of women who are wanting to lose weight, who are like plus size, it's a battle because you're just like, I'm working out, like I'm eating different, like why is the weight not being lost? And losing weight really inherently isn't hard to do. But what is hard is the consistency. What is hard is the mindset. What is hard is changing certain habits. What is hard is finding what works for you. That's the hard part about losing weight. Losing weight itself works. Your body's going to do what it needs to do if you're doing what you need to do. And I think that once you get in a good groove of things, once you find your groove, once you find what works for you, it does feel much easier. And I think that's where I kind of feel like I am. But at the same time, not me having a person named Glenda, but I do think that I don't know, it can feel daunting when you feel like you're doing things. Like there was a time I was working out consistently, putting in so much effort, doing intermittent fasting, and I just felt like it wasn't doing anything. It wasn't doing anything. The weight wouldn't budge. But now we're gonna see what happens. All the things I just mentioned in this video, calorie deficit, counting exactly how many calories goes in and out of my body to the exact measurements, exactly counting my calories, walking every day, whether it's an hour or 30 minutes, getting it. You don't have to get 10,000 steps a day like everybody says. You don't have to, but walking and doing toning exercises, doing the weightlifting, just exercising. Drinking more water is never a bad thing. I need to get me a water cup and really start drinking a mass amount of water. Tracking your weight progress, like getting a scale and genuinely tracking your weight. I don't know what else. And just time. Changing those habits. Those trigger points, those moments where someone wants to go out to eat and you're just like choosing to eat half of the meal instead of the entire meal, and you're not going to eat the rest later. You're going to eat it tomorrow, or you're just going to give it to your dog. Sure, you can have that Chili's. You can go to Chili's with your friend, but only eat half of it. Only eat half of it and walk for an hour at the end of the day. It sounds toxic, maybe. It might sound toxic. It might sound like I'm doing too much. Because I was talking to a friend and he was just like, you're too hard on yourself. And it's just like, unfortunately, I have to be too hard on myself. I can't just casually lose weight. I can't just be like, oh, I just, I just did a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and I just, worked out 2 times a week for like 30 minutes. I just went on a 30-minute walk 2 times a week, and I lost 20 pounds. Unfortunately, that doesn't work for me. I have to take drastic measures to lose weight. And honestly, I could have some type of underlying condition. I may have high cortisol. I may be close to having PCOS. I may be close to being pre-diabetic or something. I don't know. I haven't been to the doctor in a while, to be completely honest with you. I haven't been to the doctor in a while. So, I don't know what could be some type of underlying issue that could be going on with my body that I'm not aware of. But I will try to do what I can do now and see. And if nothing works, then I guess I'll just be doing the Ozempic after all. I'll be doing the off-brand version of Ozempic. I have a friend that did that. I have a friend that has done semaglutide or whatever it is, and she lost the weight. So I guess that's the last resort.